Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat in. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouting. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the girl. Oops. Blooper. Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl, REESE, aka the best that ever did it. AKA, welcome to another Wednesday edition of the Morning Max Show. Today is the color for green. Green is supporting health and wellness. And today, as we all know, is Wellness Wednesday. Yay! So today I'm not alone, and I think I have an awesome group of friends. They're coming and participating with me today on this Wellness Wednesday. We have in the house my girl Michelle Pucciarelli.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, REESE, aka Mama Diesel that you always forget.
I am so sorry, so sorry. Good morning, babe.
Good morning, good morning. How you feeling from last night?
I got 5 hours of sleep in, so I'm doing good.
You're doing good. You're doing good. All right. I'm glad you got some sleep because you really I think set the room on fire. You really set the room on fire.
Let me introduce. She'll make me blush. Let me introduce our second guest panel for today. She is part of the plug, and she is Miss Lovely Nene. Good morning, Nene.
Good morning, fam. Good morning, everyone. Glad to be on with my sisters, my beautiful sisters. And we're going to have a hot topic today. So let's get it started.
Yes, we are. And then, of course, I have two misters in the building. I got Mr. But this is the Mr. One. Everybody knows is Marley Robinson, Mr. Super Producer. He's always backstage. And the other Mr. is no other than himself, Mr. Jamon Darnell. I love you, Mon.
Good morning.
Jamon.
Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all feeling? Good morning, ladies.
We're good.
Good morning, Molly.
We're good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm up.
I see you up. You standing up, pacing the room like you expecting a baby. What's going on?
I just got to be moving. I got to do. I got to live. I can't just...
Dude, he's like a shark.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Knocking me down. Yeah, but you're feeling good from last night too, Jamon? Because Jamon was out with us.
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah, and Jamon, how do you feel? Miss REESE Cup did?
She did excellent day.
See?
You know what I'm saying? So
see, don't believe me.
I called it this morning. Whenever somebody do good and I hear something and I can add to it, that means they did good. That they inspired me. So I just called her this morning because she inspired me to add something to what she was saying. She'll do it. I won't speak on it first, but it was inspirational. So I called her and I told her respectfully, this is for you. This came to me for you, so add this if you wanna. And that's only because I just want people to know it's not because I felt like, oh, it needed to be. No, it was already good. I was just inspired by
Oh,
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And again, I don't know if somebody's jumping on, but Molly, if we have a quick second, can you bring up that thing I sent you so people can see what Jermon and I are saying, so Althea could see and believe it for herself? Do we have a minute?
What thing?
Trust me. She said, people don't believe me. And she looks at me and I'm like, Althea, you watching your stuff from the night before? And she's like, well, maybe. Don't look at me like that. I love you. I'm not gonna do anything bad. But if he has a minute to play the video, I think you're gonna love it, Mama Diesel. I think you're gonna love it. I'm just saying.
I don't even know what you sent him, so
It's good. It's good. It's you, my love. It's you. It's always you. I'm just saying, a little surprise with love for me this morning.
Okay.
You could tell our boy it's okay.
She like, okay.
What?
Nene, did you see anything from what Althea did last night?
I haven't had. I'm gonna be just like everyone else. The first time.
Thank you.
Right.
Come on, Molly. Let's do it real quick then. Where'd Mr. Robinson go?
He's getting it. While he's getting it, we're going to talk about weight loss today, you guys. Not weight loss, but exercise. Everybody thinks that exercising is the best way to lose weight, where these scientists are saying something different. And we're going to get into the clip. I got a clip that says that later on. Oh, Molly got something going on.
Oh, Justin's here too. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Oh, this is a pack full Wellness Wednesday. I got all these 6-month hunchies. They 6-month hunchies in the house because all of these people are sick with it. And sick at what they do. Hey, we got Wicked Comedy with Michelle. We got Fearless Fashions with Nene. Because she could dress anybody. Somebody you want to have on the team. And then we got the crazies, Zany, Jamon Darnell, and we got Lil Puff Smoke in the building. The fire who's burning down the mic. Go ahead, Just. Flame on it. Put fire on it.
Good morning. How everybody doing this morning?
How you doing? Tell us about, where you been and what you gonna do tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, the 17th just passed, 17th and 18th just passed. We hit South Carolina. They made us feel like we was at home, man. And, we really appreciate that. We definitely represented. You know what I mean? We had two shows back to back out there, man. Everybody loved us. This Thursday, tomorrow, as a matter of fact, February 23rd, 7303 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Side. You hear me? Q Loss Lounge. We are there. You hear me? And I'm going up for the belt, the BFL Blockfeller Lobbyist belt, which is being held right now by MK Witts. I'm going for it tomorrow, and I hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a fantastic show. You do not want to miss it. You're going to be mad at yourself if you miss it, man, because ain't nothing like seeing it live. You know what I mean? You can see it through the video, but it ain't nothing like seeing it live. And big respect to all artists out there that will be performing tomorrow as well. You know what I mean? Just be looking forward to a fantastic show, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And Jamon, what you got coming up?
Another joint.
Where do you see that?
My man.
Hey.
I like that.
Saturday I'm at Bar 210, right, with the ladies, and then March the 2nd I'm at Illusions Lounge on Georgia Avenue. And then March 18th, I'm closing out a show. I forgot the flyer has yet to drop. I just got booked for that the other day. closing that out with Mike Brooks and KD funny as fuck. So
You said Mike Brooks and who else?
KD funny as fuck. And
Well,
KD
she
funny.
is. She's hot, and she's hot as fuck too.
yeah,
Okay.
closing that out.
Don't tell her I said that.
I
I
won't.
hope she doesn't rewatch this.
I hope she do, because I'm gonna post it in retro. Bring it back.
I talk a lot, but I don't say nothing. I don't be talking. I talk a lot, but I don't be talking.
Okay. Nene, what you got coming up soon, baby?
Well, you know, until I sign on the dotted line, I'm gonna have to keep it quiet for now. I don't want to jinx it, right? So
Okay.
we got some big things coming up, y'all. I'm so excited about it. So it is a big surprise for everyone, as well as myself. So, but I will keep you posted and updated on the progress of it. But trust me, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna take us all to the next level.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
Goodness.
love it.
It's gonna turn your camera on.
Oh, I know. It's coming on. It's coming on, brother. You know, however, it's coming on. You just wait and see.
I'm like, is Nene computer warming up? Is her computer warming
It's coming. It's coming.
Waiting on her picture.
Stay focused on the show. It's coming.
Look at him not being shy about. Look, Nene, I want to see your beautiful face. That's basically what he's saying. Put your camera on, baby.
Hey, sis, I just got up, sis. I just got up. I'm talking to you guys. I'm putting it together as we speak. Keep it rolling.
There we go.
Look, you know, Nene be doing the flawless stuff. She ain't gonna come half stepping.
You ain't got no emergency wig. You ain't got no emergency wig or nothing. Like, hold on.
Nene got hair down her butt. She don't need no wig. She got locks down her butt.
Yeah, y'all know I got my backup wigs.
Listen,
you know,
every woman has an emergency wig.
You know I got my backup wigs, but it won't be necessary today. We on wellness today, so I'm trying to get well as we speak. I'm going for what you was just saying you was doing. What's that? Yeah, that part.
Y'all sparking up this morning. And Michelle, what you got coming up, boo?
What I got coming up? Well, this evening, you and I are going to be going to Trustees in DC. That is at, 1420 Pennsylvania Avenue, Southeast, I think it is. Yeah, that one. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be going out to support my girls at the Shanklin Hall and Tony Woods, Nikki Moore and Tony Woods and friends. And then just don't worry. We're not leaving you out, baby. We're not leaving you out.
I got you.
We're coming by. We're coming through to see you. We went for the world. We don't want to be crying. And then Saturday, of course, we're going to be with the family, hanging out at Bar 210, giving it our all. And there won't be, there's going to be tequila. There's going to be tomfoolery, but I don't know if Miss Shirley's going to be there to make her tacos. So y'all missing out on that. You got to come out on Tuesdays. Taste Miss Shirley's tacos. Oh, shit. Did I just say that out loud? Miss Shirley makes good tacos that you all should come out and try.
Well, Saturday it's going to be a full menu. You get your chicken wings, fries, whatever
I knew it was going to be chicken. I knew she was going to say chicken. Black people always got chicken.
Gotta have chicken. We gotta have
my cousin will tell you I'm a chicken hawk, and that's my go-to food. Hey, I'm allergic to seafood. Pork gives me a headache, and beef binds me up. My go-to food is the bird. Bird is the word. Like I like bird.
Chicken, man.
Chicken head. Them chicken heads are happy for a reason.
Breast, leg, and a thigh. That ain't no lie.
Hey, and she plays no games. No joke. You hear me?
Like chicken. But chicken was on the menu. You didn't even have to say. All you had to do is say, they got the menu for Sunday. We know it's chicken.
You a mess, Javon.
We know it's chicken. Like it does no everything. They come in the bag.
Did Molly find the video that Michelle? Molly, did you find the video that Michelle sent you?
Please, I hope you
what
did.
She's talking about?
Because I think it's going to be delightful.
Yeah, the video that you sent over, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that I am fat to death. And it's Fat Tuesday. Oh, wait a minute, breaking the joke. And y'all motherfuckers keep talking about Fat Tuesday looking at me. I know what you're saying. That's Fat REESE on Fat Tuesday. But that's all right. I still love y'all.
Well, of course, you fuck
push. Look, I ain't got no pushing back there. All my shit in the front. I just got tits in the gut.
Oh, baby, you're fat with a PH.
You right.
PH.
You right. Pretty hungry and thirsty.
She's sick, yeah.
Pretty hungry.
They're thirsty, oh man.
Yeah, that's right.
She knocked it out of the park. She knocked that out of the park, in my opinion.
And
She
that
did.
was one of those on the fly things. Michelle was like, you know how the audience say stuff to you. And I don't know where my mind was.
Where you keep it. Me, I know I got a high level of comedy retention. You keep it. Right? So you say, look, I am fatty deaf. Let me let y'all know, you know, and you just drop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
going to keep that in my
mind.
I'm pretty hungry and thirsty. They're going to laugh. You keep it. And you do
I would keep that.
Yeah.
I would keep that. Just right up with my full body fit. I got that too. We go rock that one too. Keep that one too.
And you can segue. I'm pretty hot and tempting to, you know, you can segue, you know, to the phone call. Shit, your pick. I'm high. Yeah, but
Hey, you by yourself, man. I'm trying to get there. You.
I know
About he high. Look, we talking about Wellness Wednesday, and y'all talking about high. I got a clip. I got a clip I want to share because a lot of people think that they get to losing weight, and I have 3 awesome people who lost weight and keep themselves healthy. Michelle, she lost weight. Awesome. Nene got the pounds down and got her curves. And Jamon keeps the pounds down and stay healthy with that energy running, you know. So I want to show y'all a video and y'all tell me if y'all agree with what this man is saying.
This idea that if we want to lose weight, we join a gym on January 1st, we start working out regularly, and eventually we slim down. Well, here's some bad news.
I read more than 60 studies on this, and it turns out exercise is actually pretty useless when it comes to weight loss.
Dr. Kevin Hall at the National Institutes of Health has done some of the most important studies on exercise and weight loss.
We need to rebrand exercise. Exercise isn't a weight loss tool per se. It's excellent for health. It's probably the best single thing that you can do other than stopping smoking to improve your health. But don't look at it as a weight loss tool.
Exercise will definitely help you live a longer, happier life. It's just not the best way to lose weight. And the reason it has to do with how our bodies use energy.
You may not realize it, but physical activity is actually a tiny component of your daily energy burn.
There are 3 main ways our bodies burn calories.
These include your resting metabolism, so that's how much energy your body burns just for its basic functioning, just to keep you alive, basically. The other part of energy expenditure is the thermic effect of food, and that's just how much energy is required to break food down in your body. The third part of energy expenditure is physical activity.
For most people, physical activity, that's any movement you do, only accounts for about 10 to 30% of energy use.
So the vast majority of energy or calories you burn every day comes from your metabolism, over which you have very little control.
While 100% of your calories in are up to you, only about 30% of your calories out are in your control. One study found that if a 200-pound man ran for an hour, 4 days a week for a month, he'd lose about 5 pounds at most, assuming everything else stays the same. And everything else doesn't stay the same.
Researchers have found we make all kinds of behavioral and physiological adaptations when we start increasing the amount of exercise we're getting every day.
For one thing, exercise tends to make people hungry.
And I'm sure you know the feeling. You go for a spinning class in the morning, and then by the time you eat breakfast, you're so hungry you maybe double the size of the portion of oatmeal you'd normally eat.
There's also evidence to suggest that some people simply slow down after a workout.
So if you went running in the morning, you might be less inclined to take the stairs at work.
These are called compensatory behaviors. They're basically the various ways we unknowingly undermine our workouts.
Researchers have also discovered a phenomenon called metabolic compensation. As people start to slim down, their resting metabolism can slow down. So the amount of energy you burn while at rest is lower. That means that this bar might shrink as you start to lose weight.
There's still a lot of research to be done, but one study from 2012 is particularly interesting.
They went out into the middle of the savannah in Tanzania to measure the energy burn among a group of hunter-gatherers called the Hadza.
These are super active, lean hunter-gatherers. They're not spending their days behind a computer at a desk.
And what they found was shocking.
What we found is there was no difference at all. So even though the Hadza have a much more physically active lifestyle, they weren't burning any more calories every day than adults in the US and Europe.
Somehow, the energy they used for physical activity was being offset or conserved elsewhere. So how do they stay slim? They don't overeat.
We can undo the calories that we burn off in exercise pretty quickly. It would take about an hour of running to burn off a Big Mac and fries. You'd have to spend about an hour dancing pretty vigorously to burn off 3 glasses of wine you might drink with dinner. An hour of cycling really intensely on exercise bikes to burn off about 2 donuts.
And that's why exercise is best seen as a healthy supplement for a strategy that's focused on food. But despite extremely high obesity rates in the US, government agencies continue to present exercise as a solution, as do companies with a real interest in making sure we keep eating and drinking their products.
Since the 1920s, companies like Coca-Cola have been aligning themselves with the exercise message. The idea here is that you can drink all these extra bottles of soda as long as you work out. But as we're seeing, it doesn't work like that. Actually burning off those extra calories from a can of soda is really, really hard. We have an obesity problem in this country, and we shouldn't treat low physical activity and eating too many calories as equally responsible for it. Public health policymakers should really prioritize improving our food environment to help people make healthier choices about what they eat.
It's not impossible to lose weight through exercise. It's just a lot harder. And we need to recognize how that works.
You do go to the gym, you burn all these calories. It takes you a long time to do so, and you put in a great amount of effort. You can erase all of that in 5 minutes of eating a slice of pizza. The relative magnitude is actually quite surprising, and most people don't fully appreciate that.
Oh, well, I'm intrigued.
Now, see, and what Molly always told me, that's why he said, Reese, try to go vegetarian. That's why we was doing that challenge. You know, 4 days on, 3 days off, controlling what we put in our mouth, our consumption of what we put in our body. Not so much the exercise. Now, I will tell you one thing. Exercise is great for your stamina and your resistance. Like you said, that's good. But for losing weight, it's what we put in the gas tank that we use to run off. He said you got an hour of vigorously running to burn off a Big Mac and fries. When you eat a Big Mac and fries, you're going to go somewhere and lay down.
We'll go to the bathroom. We'll go right to the bathroom.
Nowhere. And that's what they do to try to keep us thinking, oh, keep buying your product, exercise. That's all you got to do, but you can keep eating this.
Well,
I actually have a little experience with this. Sorry, Jamal, not to cut you off, but y'all know, I mean, I've told you guys, I had gastric bypass surgery in 2001, 2002 after watching What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I saw the mother, and I'm like, no, that's not going to be me when I have children. And I come from a family where we love to eat. When we eat when we're happy, we eat when we're sad, we eat when we're hanging out, we eat when we're bored, we eat when we're angry, we just eat. And one thing that I realized when I had the gastric bypass, now remember, I'm 300 pounds. I can't exercise because I have a slash down the front of my belly because they've sliced me open. They've made my stomach about, that big. They've cut my lower intestines and they brought that part up to my stomach. Okay. And then they staple me shut and they put me in a binder. And now I'm magically supposed to lose weight. And I'm going to tell you, it was magic because in under a year, I lost 150 pounds because I changed and restricted and started cutting down the amount of food I was eating. And when I went out to eat, I realized an appetizer is a good size for me. When you order an entree and I can split it with a friend, what is that telling you? You know what I mean? If we're eating, are we eating too much? Like, again, you got to question, are we eating too much? And then the danger is go exercise. What do you want to do after you exercise? I'm the person that wants to go, nom, 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 nom. And then I got to look and see, okay, I worked out this much. I can't eat this many more calories than how much I worked out because then I just killed all the working out I did. And then that's how you become a bulimic and go, it's insanity. I know it sounds crazy. I know I sound crazy, but I mean, diet and exercise, they say diet and exercise, not diet or exercise. It's diet and exercise, in my opinion. And we can get really crappy food here way too easily for way too value meal.
I agree. Because well, I didn't do a gas.
Well, I was going to you next, Jamal. So you jump in right on time.
I learned that like the things that we eat and how they react and respond in our body. And so I had to stop eating those things. Then I had to learn to eat what's gonna like fight those things. Like I did a spice cleanse for like 30 days. I fasted for 30 days, no sugars, no meats, no just fruits and vegetables and water.
And what's that called? A what cleanse?
A spice cleanse.
A spice cleanse.
Yeah, I was drinking like cinnamon and ginger and turmeric and different spices and green tea combined with honey. I would drink that in the morning. I would drink it 3 times a day, and it just started like pushing. Like it was like almost like a water diet, right? And it was eating off the sugars and stuff. My energy was up. I was back to like normal because like when I was like this, the size I was like in high school, right? It's my size, right? Maybe 5-10 pounds more, all right. But I just found when I was tying my shoe one day, I kind of got dizzy, and I was like, hold on, this is not healthy, you know. So and then plus a couple of people I knew passed away from like heart attacks and shit like that at young age before they hit 40. And I was like, yo, you know, and I remember when they was kids and we grew up together and they were skinny. And I was like, oh no, I can't do that. So I just took it serious. I still take it serious. Some days I'll eat and I learn to eat for fuel and not to get full. So I'll eat, you know, just to make sure I do what I gotta do and have that energy. And then I may eat again, but like at night I don't try to eat too much. I don't try to eat heavy throughout my day and stuff like that. I like trail mix and stuff. So, you know, I like water. And if I look at something and it don't look right, I'll drink a water right in your face. I'm very bourgeois with that shit. Like, because I look at it like what goes in my body ultimately is the stuff that makes me go. So I don't want to put nothing in my body that's going to put me down or make me sleepy because, you know, they fatten you for the kill and I'm not trying to get killed. So, you know, I just stay. And plus your metabolism. Then I do CMOS, right? And contrary to a lot of people believe, well, like CMOS, real and fake CMOS, like it's different kinds of CMOS. Don't get caught up in this one particular kind or whatever Dr. Sebi said. Like Dr. Sebi was a man, he had some great stuff, but you know, he never dropped nothing. He just spoke. I never seen anything scientifically where he was like showing you like, yo, da 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 da, right? So just do your own research and find out things yourself. You'll learn a lot more for yourself. You don't just take a person's word for it, you know. And so, you know, some people gonna give you good lead. I think that if you want to diet and lose weight, definitely be careful, be mindful, because you know your body's making an adjustment and your heart speeds up and things like that. And you got to be mindful of all of those things because it's serious. Because
Jamal,
huh?
You could go on for days and you just going on.
No, I'm sorry. That's
because he's laying down.
No. I'm gonna keep it real. No, because health is important to me. Living is important to me.
Heck yeah.
That topic and subject, like for real, I take that shit like serious. I don't fucking play when it comes to dieting, eating right, and being correct with myself and my friends. So if I love you, I care. Sorry for taking up the time. I'm serious.
No. Wait, I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you, but Phoenix just entered the building. I want her to know that I see her, but I want to get Nene and just a Phoenix, and then I'm gonna come back to you. because what you were saying is correct, and we're going to elaborate on more of what you're saying, that people, you're a little older than me, right? So people passing away in our age group. So we're gonna get back to that. But Nene, what do you think about the video that we just saw where the man said that exercise isn't it as important as what you put in your mouth? I can't hear you, Nene. Okay.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I accidentally hit the button. But listen, yeah, I did see the video, and honestly, they always have something to say. But however, right, it's a combination of different things that we must do. Hold on, put my camera on, y'all, so y'all can see. I was trying to get it together. Can y'all see me now?
Yeah. Good morning. You look lovely.
Hey, lovely lady.
I had to get it together this morning. So listen, it's a combination of different things you must do. Of course, how you eating, how you sleeping, you're keeping your stress level down. It's no one particular thing you must do. And as you say, portions. When you eat small portions. Like I won't use a regular plate. I will use a saucer. That's enough food for me. I can only speak for myself, right? But it's always portion control. When I was in the process of losing weight, I had to go to a nutritionist class for 6 months just to learn how to be really reprogrammed and how to eat to live, right? Because as Black folks, we was eating everything. I mean, I never ate no pork, but still, we was eating a little bit of everything. So to change my habits and what I was eating, and I was swimming, I had to do a lot of work. It took a lot for me to change what I was doing to lose the 60, 70 pounds that I had to lose. Because with all that weight that I had, y'all, it was causing a lot of other issues. So I made the changes to say, you know what? I got to do this for me, not for nobody else, not for no man, not for no one else. But I started working out. I started walking every day for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. It's good for your body to work out, but it also is good to change what you're eating, drink enough water. All those things matter, family. You have to do a combination of different things in order to make this work. So, he may say, hey, exercise is not necessary. It is necessary, because if you don't move your body, I'm telling you, you get the stiffness, your joints start hurting. You got to keep moving some sort of way. You got to do something, because when you try to be active and moving around, you all of a sudden you feel like you have arthritis. You can't lift your arm. You can't lift your leg. If you try to have intimacy, you can't move. You can't do nothing. Why? Because you're not moving your joints.
Just, oh, I'm sorry, Nene.
It's okay.
Just, what are your thoughts?
I'm high. I'm listening to what everybody's saying. I agree with everything.
Okay, you agree with everything. That's cool. And good morning to you.
Like Just says, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it.
Okay.
Right.
Well, all right, it's Blue Phoenix. Good morning, Phoenix. I want to acknowledge I did see you sneak in. Good morning, baby.
Y'all got me over here rolling.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I was on the other side of the wall when I watched it. Good morning. Great day, everybody. Excuse me. I have the video. It is right. It starts with what you eat, first and foremost. You can exercise and exercise and exercise and walk and lift weights and do this, but if you're not eating right, the weight, you may lose it, but it's gonna come back. I know it's because I did that. I used to be a stress eater. I used to be an emotional eater, which is somewhat the same thing. And it was this for me. Either I was eating or I was having sex. If I couldn't have sex, I wanted to eat because I was stressed out. I was frustrated. Hey, I would get exercise one way, damn it, but I was eating it. But I also used to go to the gym.
Get out of my head.
Hey, it's a real thing, okay? But I will also go to the gym. I would get up like 3, 4 in the morning, go to the gym, be in there for about 2 hours, come home, get ready, get the kid. This is what I used to do. So it takes nothing for me to lose weight. The thing is, though, you have to get your mind right. You have to get your emotions in check. You have to do that work, because it doesn't matter how much weight you lose. If you're still battling things and you run to food for your healing, you're still going to gain it back. If you go into depression and can't get out there and go to the gym, you're still going to gain it back. Or you'll lose it so fast that it's an unhealthy way to do it. And once you start back eating, you're going to gain it back plus. I had to, and I've gotten to the point now where I no longer emotionally eat, thankfully. And if I feel like I have an urge to want to do it, I'll grab a fruit, or I'll start cleaning up, or it's like you have to retrain your triggers, or retrain your body response to stress, and that will also help you lose weight. And also, talk to yourself. I'm slimming down, and it's not because I'm out there running 5,000 hours a day. It's because, one, of how I'm eating. Two, because I'm also, you do have to be mentally strong. I also am working with, been dealing with myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically for the past couple of years. And the more I deal with the things I've experienced in my quote unquote trauma, because not everything is a trauma, but your traumas, the things you've dealt with, looking at yourself in the mirror and taking accountability for the things that you are. If you wasn't shit, you better get that shit out of there so you can be better. If you used to dealing with people who ain't shit, well, it's a reflection of you. You got to start talking to yourself and doing better. I get up today and I walk past the mirror. I said, "Okay, girl, let's come on down. I see that shit coming on in." You gotta talk to yourself. And I didn't used to do that. I was like, "Oh, my thing too. I also learn. The more you learn yourself, the more you'll understand what you can and cannot do, and you'll also understand why you did the things you did." I'm sorry, I'm talking too long. The other day, I was thinking, because this is what I do. I always self-reflect. That has to be something you do regularly. I was like, why did I used to do that? Why did I used to eat like that? Why every time I lose weight and I start getting attention, I start eating again? So it's like, it's things that I do, or I'm sorry, used to do, and it was for protection. I don't like attention, for real. And if it's my friends, cool. But for men, I don't like attention. Why didn't I like attention? Because when I was a little girl, I had a woman's body.
Yeah.
And I used to get that grown man attention. And I didn't like that. So when I started slimming down and I started getting attention from other men, women too, I would start eating again because I thought that would stop it. That ain't stop nothing. I was big as a house. Well, not big as a house, but I was big as I don't know what, and still getting attention. So I had to go in and look at me and say, look, it's something there that you need to deal with. So that when you start losing weight, you'll understand you're going to get attention no matter what. What it is what you take and how it affects you. And that's my take on it.
Well, you know what? And I agree with Phoenix, not to cut you off, Reese, but like you said, you got to understand the why. And that's one thing, like when I went into AA and I had to face those demons, if you truly don't want to drink again, I'm not one of those people yet, I'm getting there. But if you truly don't want to drink again, you do have to ask, why am I drinking like that? They say you got to get to the root cause of your problem. And that's why I went to AA and I went to therapy, because there are certain things in the rooms. You got to be vulnerable, open, willing, and honest, but you got to realize that you're in there with other alcoholics who have trauma, who have issues, who see you being vulnerable. And like when my trauma is coming from sex, do I really want to share that in a room, or do I want to share that with a therapist? So getting to the why, but it's a journey, it's a process, like Phoenix. I mean, it's a really, really, really fun adventure.
All of this, what you guys are saying, are all pieces to a big puzzle. But like I was saying earlier, nobody mentioned you got to get the proper rest. Your mind and your body need its rest time. I'm guilty. I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and I know that's messing with my metabolism, that's messing with my body and its process in order to lose the weight. You heard the guy in the video say sleep, where you burn off the most weight.
That's
true.
When
you're resting, you need your proper rest, and then proper rest help your mind think. It help you. Have you ever been so tired that you couldn't think, or your mind is foggy? Proper rest help your mental. definitely for your mental. Proper rest will help you better digest what you put into the body, because you got to have time to sleep and the time to burn and time to digest and all that. And the exercise will help you get that endurance going. So everything that you guys said was all right. It's all pieces to a puzzle that we got to somehow click together to make it work for us in our life. Every one of us got a different lifestyle, the way we get up in the morning to the way we go to sleep at night. So we have to put in place the proper things that all of you guys just said for a puzzle to make it fit for you, for your masterpiece. What the people saying over here at the side? Hey,
I'm getting proper rest, because you were saying proper rest.
Yeah, you sure are. You making me jealous. I want to lay back too.
He getting proper rest and meditation.
No, but that's good though. That's
going
good.
to the next level. He going to the Jamon. Shoot.
Don't be on here yawning. See, you disrespectful. You are disrespectful.
I'm getting that as much rest as you claim you're getting.
I work hard, and I got more work to do.
But you know, this is a thing though. Men don't think they're supposed to stop. Men don't think they're supposed to relax. And I'm glad that you are laid back, chilling, and taking this time, because it's our fault, women. It's our fault. I'm gonna get on us every time because I'm a woman. We do not give them that space where they feel like they can just lay back and be like, oh, you gotta pay this bill. We gotta do this. You gotta do that too. We have to give men the space that we want them to give us. If we're tired, don't you want to lay down or not be bothered? Well, they feel the same way. The problem is we do not allow men to be human. We think they got to be Superman all the time. We got to stop that.
Stop asking us stuff. Listen, this don't ask us all the time. Can you come in? That shit is tiring us out. We don't mind paying the bills, because when we pay the bills, we know y'all ain't there.
Look, we got 3 men. We got 3 men on the line. We got Molly, Just, and Jamon. Molly, what you say, Molly? I know Molly got something back there to say.
What up, Rico? I just think you gotta be mentally strong. You know, a lot of people just say mentally strong. I wasn't at one point before I went vegan. It was hard to let go a lot of them foods, but that was just me testing myself. I like testing myself anyway. So if it's giving up smoking for 3 months, that's just me letting me know that I'm still in control. Because when you can't let something go, then you're not in control of your life anymore. You can't let go of the red meat. If it take the doctor to say you can't eat this, or you only can eat a certain portion, let it go. If I only can eat a little bit of this, or I gotta watch how much of this I eat, just let it go, period. But you gotta be mentally strong, because you've been programmed to eat this your whole life. You watch these commercials. These commercials is programming you to go keep eating that poison, that bullshit. And the food different. Back in the day, you might got away with it. I be hearing old heads, man, I've been eating this my whole life. Not the shit we eating. You know, they might not be the same. Grandma and them was able to cook. It's a lot different. So I just tell people, be careful. And if you got brain fog, it's something for that. You know, that's what people got to start looking up. It's a lot of things like I heard Jamal was talking about the herbs. Herbs is everything. That's the healing. That's the medicine. So I play this clip for some people who be having that brain fog, like you, Reese. These some things you can.
3 herbs is going to help out with brain fog. I'm Melissa with Alka Living, where it's not a diet, it's a way of living. Like and save the video, please. Herb number 1 is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha helps reduce symptoms of brain fog, including confusion, fatigue, and poor concentration. Number 2 is lion's mane. Lion's mane has been used for centuries to help with cognitive decline and memory loss. It also helps improve symptoms of menopause. Number 3 is tulsi. Tulsi helps improve mental clarity, focus, and energy levels. It also helps with stress and anxiety, which can lead to brain fog.
So, them a couple of things y'all can look into, man.
I got ashwagandha. I do that.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something about that ashwagandha. Hold on. Let me tell you about something about that ashwagandha. Now.
Go ahead, tell her. You
gonna want some danglang or some coochie. I'm trying to tell you, ashwagandha brings that libido up, brings that stamina up, people. It's great for men. It's great for men, and it's great for women. I'm trying to tell you. I already didn't need it. And I was taking the damn vitamins, and I was like, "Oh no, I got to stop.
Look,
This is
Michelle, I got a
diabetes."
jar over there. We're gonna want some dangling. I'm gonna be passing it out at the club.
Either you're gonna be walking around air humping all the time. You better watch it now. It's good for you. It's good for you. Or you're gonna be walking around if you have a partner, you're gonna be walking around touching them all the time. Or you be touching yourself all the time. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I don't have a partner, so I'm gonna be walking around touching everybody.
Just walking around air humping.
All right, come here. You can get it. You can get it. Oh, ashwagandha. Y'all men heard that. Jamon, Just.
I'm good. I already take like all of this stuff. I'm already like energetic. Look, I don't even be feel like it. I don't want to talk about none of that little nasty stuff and herbs. Like
no, but I say that because people who aren't but people who aren't used to taking vitamins or who aren't used to doing certain herbs, that is an effect because one, your everything is being cleansed. When you start going to a state of homeostasis, everything resets. So you think you don't have the stamina, you think you don't have the energy, and that energy start popping up. Everything pops up. I'm just saying.
I know when it comes to sex, I feel like a new person.
All right, so for the fellas, for this one time, I won't be humble, right? I won't be humble this one time. Listen. Dog, listen, you don't need to change your diet, add herbs and spices. You will never need to go to the gas station to get a pill ever. Like,
preach.
Listen,
Try to tell you.
Like, dog, listen, dog. Listen, dog. Like, you will be like the man. You will be like, listen, and she'll be like, huh? And I'm gonna tell you.
She ain't gonna be saying nothing. She ain't gonna be able to talk. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm telling you, like, it's them on the goes up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say, wait a minute, Javon? Rewind. Did you say if you hump it right, you gotta say, listen? She be like, huh? What you
yes, because sometimes with women, you be like, listen, and she be like, who you talking to? I ain't listening to nothing.
It ain't gonna be no hungry, yes, sir.
Yes,
yes,
but the guy is like, yes.
She gonna be
it's gonna be a soft response. It will not be harsh. She'll be like, huh? Yes. Coffee, sweetness, 1 lump or 2.
But you know, some women gonna fight you, but for the most part, you're gonna be getting a very sweet lady.
So let's get back to that wellness.
I don't have
Let's get back to that wellness. Let's get back to that wellness. So with that being said, with all that being said, right, at the end of the day, it's really about how you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you have to live with yourself. So in order to be happy within yourself, you have to do what's necessary for you. Because what may work for me or anybody else on this panel may not work for the next person, because we all know that one size don't fit all, right? But seriously, when the older you get, you must say, you know what, I have to start taking care of myself better, because as someone did say, your metabolism does change. And the older you get, the harder it is to lose the weight. You know, so at the end of the day, if you want to feel good, you have to do whatever it takes. It takes discipline. Every day, I don't like exercising, but I do what I need to do for me because I want to feel good as well look good, you know? So if it takes for me not to eat as many donuts or sweets or junk or whatever, if it takes for me to get out there and get in that water and do what I need to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm almost 60 years old. I'm almost 60 years old, but I feel good. I know when I'm home, I love walking around naked.
I know that's right, Nene.
I love my achievements of what I done for myself. It didn't happen overnight because I didn't gain this weight overnight. It took a while for me to gain this weight. It took a minute for me to get it off. But now today, I feel good about myself. I felt good about myself before, but I feel better about myself because I'm stronger now. You know what I'm saying? I could think better now, you know? And so when I'm naked, oh man, I turn myself on now. You know what I'm saying? Before I didn't do that. I didn't like what I was looking at in the mirror. You gotta be real about yourself when you look in
you
that
better
mirror.
put some shea butter on.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be dealing with yourself and say, you know what? I don't like this, but what I'm gonna do about it? You have to challenge yourself to say, I'm going to do what I need to do so I can feel better within myself. not for nobody else, but do it for yourself.
That's
You know,
right.
I don't want like I'm preaching to the choir, but this is necessary for our lives, fam. For us
I
to get
think you gotta
70,
feel
80,
better
90, we got to
first,
start today.
and then that'll make you want to
Hey,
do it.
I'm
When
gonna
you
keep it
feel
real.
and love yourself, then
On,
that
on
make
some
you want
real
to take
shit.
care of yourself.
On
See,
two things.
the feel, you gotta feel it first, because I love me some me. When I look in the mirror, I don't look at no fat. You see this fat that's hanging? I know what it took to get this hanging. This is loose skin that I lost the fat out of. When I look at me and see all the rows and crinkles and jinkles, that don't make me sad, because I found the love in me, the strength in me, and because I love me, that's going to make me want to shape this up. Not
Yeah.
I'm gonna shape it up and then love me, baby.
You're
I
gonna
love me
tone it up.
first.
You're gonna tone it
I
up.
love
That's
me
what you want to
first.
do. You want to get toned. If you
Like,
like being thick, there's nothing wrong with being thick, right? There's nothing wrong
No.
with being 200 plus, but you want to tone that body up, because I don't care what size you at, but you have to tone it up so you can be strong. You don't want your skin, you know what I'm saying, where it's wiggling. You want to get that skin to be tightened. You know what I'm saying? So you do whatever it takes to tighten that skin up. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said, you have to deal with yourself, and being in denial about how you may be. It happens a lot with us as people. We be in denial. We say certain things, but deep down inside, we don't really feel that way.
I
We
love
really
me
don't feel
deep
that
down
way.
inside.
No,
Like
I'm
I
just
fasting.
saying for real, sis. I've
yourself.
been going through this for a long time. I'm not speaking just to you. I'm talking about to anybody who's watching this show. I've been there for, listen, I've been there with a lot of sisters, and we all go through this struggle, but we got to be real about our struggle. I can't water and sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna tell you, it's real. When I go in them stores to shop, it costs more money in the plus size than the regular size. Why? Because I use more fabric. That's not fair. But however, it's real. I don't like doing triple X's and 4, 5 X's and all. I don't want all that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be healthy. I want to be in love with myself. I want to be able to walk around naked and love myself. But you know what I mean, but if you walking around naked, you look, that's cool. I'm just talking about me, really. But for real, don't nobody really want to be obese. Some people accept being obese because it is what it is. But don't
Right.
nobody really want to be there, honestly.
Like
It's causing
fasting is
depression
important.
for a lot of women and men.
I was gonna say like fasting is important because like one you gotta learn your body and learn how.
Yeah.
Like first of all, before you learn your body, you gotta learn the body, right? Then you learn your body, right? It takes time. It's a research effort, but you know it's simple once you start getting the mathematics. You learn the body, then you learn your body, then you learn what things work in the body, and
There
you
you go.
work, and then you learn those things that will work in your body, like. Health
There
is
you
wealth.
go.
Like when you really get into the science of it, health is wealth because you don't want to like get money and then end up avoiding your health, and then you got to spend all your money on repairing your health. So
Man,
you
I
might as
like that.
well just take a healthy route the way on your way to your own personal success, right? And money being whatever, it doesn't have to be monetary dollar. Money being whatever your destiny is or whatever your goal is, right? You want to be healthy enough to make it there and feel that achievement. Like you don't like for some athletes, right? They don't want to like they don't want to get injured and be on the championship team and not be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when it's something that they could have prevented. They could have said, "Hey, you don't need to be drinking sodas." And then next thing you know, he got cramped up in the middle of the game, and they got to take him out. And now he's not an effective part of the championship yet. They won, but on the inside, he gonna be like, man, I could have hit 3 more buckets and been really a part of this thing if I wouldn't have dehydrated myself drinking sodas. Just a simple thing.
Well,
So
I was going to say one thing though. I've noticed I've only done a detox a couple of times where I've tried like doing South Beach or doing the stuff, the water with the lemon and the cayenne,
You want to do
Man,
Kanye?
it's not outside.
Cayenne.
Thank you, cayenne pepper. And I have to say, sugar. When I stopped eating sugar, I cried.
Word.
I got headaches. I felt awful. It's the other white line that nobody wants to talk about.
Yep.
How is sugar not the most addictive substance on this planet? How is it not on Schedule 1 with heroin?
It is the freaking most addictive subject.
I mean,
that,
I've seen my grandparents die because of diabetes, and it's awful. It's
Yeah.
honestly awful. It is, and again, grandpa, you can live a healthy life. All you have to do is change the way you eat. And my grandpa was in his late 60s, early 70s, and in his mind, what the hell? I ate this way all my life. Why am I going to change now? I just got to give myself some insulin. I'll be fine. No, it's like, dude, and again, a diabetic cannot give up. Is it hard for diabetics to give up sugar? I watched my grandfather try. So what does that tell you about sugar? They're going to eat it. They're going to die. I'm an alcoholic. I'm going to drink alcohol. I'm going to die. But we still go back to it.
Nah, see, the thing is that like I heard something earlier that was important too. I think she should have like spent some time on it. Triggers, understanding and knowing yourself and your personal triggers, right? And what triggers you to go towards like, all right, sugar is like cocaine. So what triggers you to
I was just about to say that.
go to like sugar or something to eat, like the emotional eater and things. Even my son, he even admitted like that. I'm like an emotional eater, my mom, my aunt. So I get it. And so you just gotta understand yourself and understand your triggers and switch your thing up. Like, because you can eat sweets, but it's the proper things to eat. Like you can make little treats and grapes and berries and things like that. And you can use different sweeteners, natural sweeteners to get the same freaking sugar taste. Right? Like I got a juicer. So when I make apple juice, I'll make unfiltered apple juice, and then there's a part of the apple that's sweet. So I put that back into the apple juice. It's all natural. So it adds the apple taste to it. I don't have to add sugar. I don't have to run and get nothing artificial. It's all right there. So you just
Cinnamon is a good sugar substitute. If anybody want to
cinnamon.
know, I stumbled across that cinnamon, putting cinnamon in your coffee.
Oh, it adds such a bomb
Yeah,
flavor.
It really is.
cinnamon is good for you, and there's a certain kind of cinnamon that they say you should get, not like the regular out the store in the cabinet, but it's the clonidon cinnamon. Um, it's oh gosh, I can't think of the name of that cinnamon, but clonidon. I don't know. It's y'all health nuts. Y'all know the other name for the cinnamon. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't look at me.
Right. But however, but the cinnamon is good for you. But as my brother said, you have to do what works for you because one size don't fit all, right? So, I'm just telling you, for me, it was extremely hard to lose the weight. I had to, I had to have surgery. I had the surgery. And it was until then is when I was able to lose the weight. Yes.
Thank you, Misha.
CEYLON.
Don't be afraid to make your own stuff. Like I juice, right? And then from the juice, I take the pulp and make my own applesauce, right? And I make my own sea moss too. And so don't be afraid to do things that's natural. And I get elderberry and stuff like
That's gonna work for you.
yeah. And I get elderberry. Now this is good for everybody. If you get some elderberry, you steep this, right? And you add this, then you drink this. This removes mucus. It helps with a lot of different things within the body. But mainly it's good for keeping colds out and removing mucus. You can get elderberry. I got this from Dynamic Wellness, 4th and 8th Street, right? They're good people. And so elderberry is great. It helps. Sea moss is great with your metabolism and things like that. Spices, cinnamon, ginger. Like stay on your shit, but you got to be consistent.
Consistent. That's
You gotta
right,
be
brother. That's
consistent.
right.
And you gotta make it your lifestyle. You gotta like the thing is that Coca-Cola, what he was showing you in the ad, they made it cool. They made it seem like it's cool to have a soda while playing baseball. Well, what you do is make it cool for yourself to eat healthy and avoid the dumb shit. So you just go, nah. It feels great when somebody got some dumb shit and they want me to eat it, and I'll be like, I'm not eating like this right here. These chocolate covered, they'll be here. No, I ain't eating this. Man. I'm good on those. Like, nah, I won't eat them. Nah, it looked like doo doo to me too. Plus it's chocolate. It like,
Oh my God, did he say doo doo?
eating that.
Did he say doo doo? Oh my God.
No,
See,
no.
that's right. Don't eat no doo doo.
Yeah, and trick your mind. And trick your mind too. Soda, it is fucking ink. When you really look at soda and you look at what they put in it, we're drinking ink.
Do you know they put it on battery acid? I mean, they put it on the batteries to eat the stuff off.
Corrosion, get the
I
corrosion.
did not know that when my daddy poured it on there. He said, "Your thing." He showed me a long time ago. He said I wasn't getting the connection. He said, "You got it, soda," and I thought he wanted to drink it. He poured it on there. I said, "Dad, what you doing, Dad?" And it started fizzling up. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
What is it doing in it? What is it eating up in the inside of us?
Yeah.
Soda burns. Soda
It
burns.
depends if I drink a soda today, I have 20 bumps on my face tomorrow. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
So the acid is a killer for me.
Now I just don't want y'all to get it confused. Like when my brother, he probably like 300 something pounds. And when he was in NFL, a lot of people probably look at him like a fat nigga, but the whole time he was more healthier than me. He was in better shape than me. The whole team was, so a lot of people get it confused thinking everybody supposed to be small. Sometimes people don't understand they supposed to naturally be big. You might supposed to be about 260, but you 310 pounds, but people trying to get down to 185. Like, no, you naturally built to be in the 200s. So don't try to get too small, just get to a weight that's, good for you and healthy for you. Because there's a lot of people out here looking like me that's unhealthy. And you might be way more healthy than them. So don't get confused with somebody just being small and thinking they healthy. Because there's a lot of people out here that's big, in a lot better shape and way more healthy than people that's way smaller.
I'm an example. Yeah, I'm an example of that because
Molly. That is so true.
My teacher, my doctor told me that I'm supposed to weigh 180 pounds.
Okay.
I ain't nowhere near that, but I have no problem.
What's your height,
no problem. I'm 5'10".
What's your height, sis? How tall are you?
5'10".
Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's about right.
Yeah, I know. But see, I have no health issues, thankfully. And it's because I do know how to take him out. Yeah, I'm fluffy, of course. But like Nini said, I need to tone up because everything on me is soft. I don't have anything hard on me. I just need to tone up. And I got all this stuff in here to exercise with, so I need to get on it. But my biggest thing was figuring out what was wrong with me so I can eat right. Because if you don't eat right, you're going to just exercise and gain it back.
That's right.
And another thing what Michelle said with that sugar, the reason why she would have headaches, when you stop eating sugar, you have headaches stuff because you're going through withdrawals, just like you would go through with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
It is an addictive thing. Food can be addictive. And so anytime you stop doing something, you're going to go through withdrawal. You're going to go through pains. You might feel like you're sick all the time. But after 3 days, you're going to be good because I do a water fast sometimes. And them first couple of days are rough. Your muscles sore. You can't walk up the steps. But after that 3rd day, you running. You just got to give yourself time and patience. Yeah. You got to be patient with yourself. And you got to know that it's worth it. And like Nini said, you got to have that discipline. And it's hard. It may be hard at first, but if you care more about yourself than you care about what your cravings are and that temporary satisfaction, because that's what it is. We give it to temporary satisfactions. This is how we gain weight. But if you fight against those temporary satisfactions for long-term happiness, you're going to do better.
Fellas, just think of it like this. I'm going to add about 25 more strokes to my life.
For men, every inch off your stomach is an inch on your pita. For men, that has the stomach. So,
hey, no, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. When I was dating this one sister and I was doing my fasting situation and everything. And next thing you know, she, got big. She was like, did it grow?
Oh my God, no.
It's a muscle. So if you gain a muscle, you're gonna gain muscle. I mean,
So I lost the weight. So by me losing the weight, I guess but I guess for losing the weight, she probably's like, okay, it's less. I get more of him and less of the stomach, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't get it. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't get it. Like being funky, like I don't get it. I be like, she with this nigga and he got all that stomach. Like, what they be doing? Like she got like limbo up under that thing. Like,
Hold up, wait a minute. There's a way.
how
There's a
that
way. I
There's a
was
way.
married. I was married, and we both big. Now there's a way. I ain't never had no problems. Let me tell you that. You gonna find a way.
When I see the kids, I know there's a way. I mean, it be more than it don't just be them two. It be
I got 5 now. See, there's a way.
I'll be like, I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I don't know if they. I don't know where how the kids came out of it, but they.
Oh, they came
Both
because we came. That's how they got there.
But that's just. But no, women are different to me when they're shapely or fluffy, right? Women are different. It be the guys. Women don't. Sometimes women have some of the stomach, but it'll be in the hips, in the butt area, and in the breast area, right? So I'm looking at the guy. I'm looking at him like. I'm like, nigga, how he do it? Like, how? Because I'm a guy. Like, how he do it? Like he don't feel no type of way. Like, hold on, Shirley. Like, he don't feel no type of way. Like, lifting his stomach up to get it together, and she's sitting there waiting. Like, come on, for I'm about to turn my TV show back on. He don't feel no type of way.
I'm okay. Before we go, I'm gonna tell y'all without being graphic. Okay, so I was with my ex-husband. We met when I was 16, so we met in high school. And so we weren't always big. I've always been thick, but I didn't have the stomach and stuff. Well, I got it all now. But he's 6'2", so he was always tall, a little thick, but never fat. We weren't fat. So over the years, having children, being lazy, eating, getting comfortable, we gained weight. Well, you know how to do things when you've been with a person long enough to know how, okay, I'm flexible. He's not. So I'm flexible. That's how it works. And you also got to know how to, adjust and move and do certain things. Because I'm not about to sit here and wait. I'm gonna do what I got to do. You gonna do what you got to do. He wasn't waiting, and I wasn't waiting, and there wasn't no TV. It was, and when you have kids, you don't have time to play these games. Okay, it was either, hey, let's get this in real quick, or if you got to wait for somebody to go to bed. I was working. He was working. I had 2 jobs at one time. You had to get in where you fit in. So it wasn't no hurry up and hold shit. Hold on, you move this leg. I got this leg, and we about to get this in before somebody come knocking on this door. It's just, you just gotta figure it out. It's different now. We're no longer together. We're not. It's it can work. It can work.
My uncle, rest in peace. He was 300 pounds, and he had girlfriends, and they really loved him. Like, and I know they wasn't like really just loving them because he just like they had sex, and it was like, and some of them was petite women. I'm like, Danny, well, how much you giving her? Like, nigga, what? He's like, I don't nearly lay on top.
Well, we're gonna say that for Friday, So, but that is true. So, Jamon, since you talking, give him something good to close out with. We're gonna go around the room and close out.
All right. Well, since it's Wellness Wednesday, health is wealth. Keep yourself in mind. Like, it's okay to be selfish, to be selfless. Because if you can't keep yourself together, then how can you help others? So health is wealth. Keep yourself in mind in a healthy way, for real.
Okay.
Amen.
Nene?
Listen, fam. What I suggest to you all is just to be happy in whatever size you in at, the skin you in. Just love on yourself now. You don't have to wait till you lose your weight. Love on yourself now. I don't care what size. You could be sexy at any size. You could be beautiful at any size. So be loving on yourself now, and it will flow out into the world. So let that glow shine within yourself and continue to work on yourself and be your best you. That's what I give to you all. Love you guys.
Love you too. Louisa.
Yes.
I'm just going to say I second everything that was just said, and I just want to add that make sure that you don't give in to societal norms. don't give in to what people tell you you should and should not be, because what's in your mental affects your physical. And so that bounces off of what Nene said. But just take the time to get to know yourself, to learn you, to heal, so that you can be healthy all the way around, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And then you'll be good.
Amen.
Just
yes. And remember when they say love yourself, ladies, that don't mean go on them little toy things and start ordering.
Love is love, Jamal. It's like
you need that love too. Some people need that
I
too.
got y'all for Friday. Y'all acting up. Y'all got me ready.
Just what you got to say, Just?
Believe that you can. Everyone out there that's listening, believe that you can. Have confidence within yourself and always love. Yeah.
Always.
Amen.
Michelle, did Michelle leave?
Yeah, she gone.
Michelle left. We got
Okay.
Molly left.
Okay, then I guess
gone.
Michelle, I didn't even know she was going. Oh, dang. Oh, we 12 minutes over. Well, I gotta say that everybody on the panel, I believe that was correct. And it's all a piece to a bigger puzzle. And the puzzle is you. You know, make sure you get your rest, make sure you eat right, make sure you move, but most importantly, make sure you love you. You love you some me, because
that's right.
Because you love you, it's gonna make you look for that avenue to do what you need to do. Because you love you, that's why you gonna say, "Oh, I need to this." Because you love you, you gonna say, "I need to eat this." Because you love you, you're gonna do the research.
There you go.
Loving you, and you will get there. Like Just said, don't give up. You'll get there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Molly.
Good show, good show. Always a great show when y'all come on here. I just encourage everybody to, treat their body better than they treat their cars. You want to be a Ford or you want to be a Benz. I know every time somebody car messed up, they quick to get oil changes. If they got to get 93, they put 93 in their car. Don't put that regular shit in. So it's the same thing. Don't put that McDonald's in you, all that fast food. That's regular gas to me. Put what you got to put in that form. Put that CMOS in you. I got it. Jamal got it. A lot of people got the CMOS. So there's no more excuses now. The herbs out here. There's no more excuses. So it's like really take care of yourselves and stop taking care of these material things better. That's how I look at it. See y'all tomorrow.
Oh, wait. Hold on. And remember, you got food at home. Damn it. Go back to what your mama said. Cook more. And, ain't nothing wrong with eating out, but cook more. Cook more.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Amen. Then let the church say amen.
Amen.
Man.
Tomorrow, Tall Tale Thursdays, meaning you want to hear stories like, what? That really happened? What? So y'all got some stories. Come on and share with, just for shits and giggles. Louisa, share the stories. Then you be like, what? I love you guys.
I see y'all in the background.
Jamal to be back Friday for Freaky Friday. Nene, you gonna come back on the panel? Jamal, okay. Weezy, so Freaky Friday.
No doubt. I see you on Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.